So we had to go back here and kind of chop up all the weeds and stuff, and I still haven't gotten them all, but it was like a carpet back here. So basically, I'm having to dig up all this stuff. This happens every year. I tried to use a torch down in here. Anyway, so I had to move my radio stuff. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. I got some other stuff in the way. I removed the solar wires. Got these extensions here, so I was able to take out 25 feet and just add the 5 feet that I needed. And then got these ones going. So we're going to come over to here. We've been chopping up this stuff too. Then we're going to string up the end-fed antenna. See if we can make a contact or two. There's the end-fed. This is the jig I use basically. This is an old movie projector tripod, and I just threw this other thing on here because it's heavy. So we've got the winder with the main wire, and then this other stuff is actually just the counterpoise. This is the Dollar Tree wire that I was telling you guys about. So basically, like I keep saying, there isn't any excuse why you can't get on HF. You might not always make contacts, but if you find something like this, you could make your own 9-to-1 Vallon. You could, buy an expensive one. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do, but let me get this untangled out of here. Go to your hardware store, dollar store, buy this stuff. I'm pretty sure they still have it. And, it comes in 3 things of 33 feet of wire. So the 33 feet of wire is more than enough to get on 40 meters through 10. And then you could take 2 of them, or you'd even take 3 of them and string them together and put up 90 feet of wire. You could even take one of them and wind 33 feet of wire on a coil form and make like a, loading coil. And just try different things. Just because people say things aren't going to work doesn't mean they won't work. Maybe they won't work good, but the main thing is just get out there and just try stuff, especially if you're new. A lot of us are stubborn, and we have to learn the hard way anyways. So the more you try, the more you learn. Somebody could have told me all the answers, and I would have had to find out the hard way anyway. So I gotta get this thing over here. This thing is important for 10 meters. So I'm going to go over here. Let's see. I just need to make sure my coax reaches. I put a bungee cord on this also, so hold it on there a little bit better than the other stuff I had on there. I don't know if I'm even on camera. Okay. Got that there. Power the tuner. Alright, so let's go get this thing unwound. This stuff starts to fall apart after a while. Move this thing. We have the sun in our eyes again as usual. Last time I was out here it was snow the week before, or maybe even snow on the ground. Let's try 10 meters. It sounds off frequency. That's one thing I don't like about this radio. These knobs, they feel flimsy. It's the easiest way to tune this without going into a crazy menu. But basically, this radio is a pain in the butt. SWR 9 to 1. So I need to count it, or it's not going to work. So I'm not really all that impressed with this tuner, but I think I might have built it wrong. I did 3.5, 3.7. It's like, can't you tune better than that, or just refuse to tune? But what it actually does is it will tune at 3 point something, and then that's basically like what you get. So now I've got to go over here and manipulate the length of this. don't know if that's going to do any good. We had 2.3, but it won't go lower. It's like I have to sit here and screw around with this thing. Let's see if I go further up in the band, if it will tune better. Nope. And hang the other end of the wire across the ladder. Worse. .8. It's good enough for me. I got nothing now. There's these guys here that I can barely hear. .1. I'm pretty sure I just heard something in the noise. The band is not all that good. I'm on the Maritime net. I don't know if you guys can read the frequency. There's nothing. It's a very weak FT8, so probably the band conditions aren't real good. It's my least favorite band here. .3 is not good enough. But anyway, we'll just tune through here real fast. I'll come back to the radio later.
I may give Barry a call. I haven't heard him on. And last time I called, they just had a big team on.
I don't bother with any of these grumpy California hams who think that they're better than everybody else. So, but that's all that's on there today, guys.